Kobe doc or whatever.
Oh,
I'm not ready for it. I was like, I can't.
I'm not. Hey, I cried when Kobe died.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not ready for that right now. I'm not ready for that.
Because I had grown to love the nigga.
Yeah.
Woo! And the shit that I'm a girl dad too. So
see, that's it
shit,
right there.
And he died like coming from
his
daughter.
I cried
with his daughter.
I
was more crying, bro. I was like, yo,
I was a punk ass nigga that day, bro.
Yeah, and I'm a Kobe hater, and I was
that
like,
shit
dude,
hurt, bro.
Yeah, that one hurt. That hit me. That hit me.
He around, we around the same age.
Yeah, and he with his daughter, like we would have been doing the same things. That's why I was like, I would have been doing the same thing with my daughter, taking her.
Like,
I was like,
so many. And when you look back, so many things could have just happened that just didn't have to happen for him.
So that's why I got to go on the record and say, like, you be like, I'm a Kobe hater. No, I'm not a Kobe hater at all.
Okay,
I'm just a realist.
Okay,
you can love somebody and be like.
Yeah, you respect it.
Like I said,
Kobe respect
Larry Hughes, like I hated this dude.
Like
I didn't say you ain't hate him. I just couldn't believe in high school you were saying he's the best one out of high school, and I'm just like, nah.
Again, we're not saying the best. I think he said had the most impact on
St. Louis.
On St. Louis,
yeah.
Like,
let's switch topics here. We're gonna go to NFL real quick.
Oh, love it.
Bang bang.
So
your boys alright?
I don't even know.
Now,
start
5. We good.
So we do have an email from somebody on this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
I love when y'all
on the NFL tip. Let me pull it up real quick.
Hope you talking shit about my Niners so I can laugh at you. We still here?
Oh yeah, that is
we still here.
Look, hey, that was.
I don't care if you win by 1 or win by 50.
This is an arch nemesis for you all from Michigan as well as the Detroit fam. I'm gonna go ahead and time I pull it up.
Oh yeah, Lions fan?
No, he's the same one that got mad about y'all at the Michigan before though.
Fucking Michigan, bro.
Hey, man, we appreciate you.
Fucking Michigan, bro.
Here we go. So I know Sleepy is a 49ers fan, but wouldn't it be so much better for the culture to see Detroit versus Baltimore in the Super Bowl?
Hey,
I know y'all haven't commented on that Ohio State thing. I see y'all ain't been on for a while because of that, but I had to shoot y'all an email.
We're going to discuss Ohio State later.
Oh, boy.
And Michigan. Just you wait. All right, listen. If you want the fucking Tubi Classic Super Bowl, nigga, that's on
Michigan,
you.
Dog.
I don't want the fucking Tubi Classic Super Bowl. That ain't going to sell no motherfucking tickets. Detroit against Baltimore?
Oh, no. The Detroit drug dealers would be out there heavy.
I'm talking about like for the ads and shit like that.
No, I'm talking about for like the actual Las Vegas.
Next?
Think about Las Vegas with all them Gators.
Chiefs or Buffalo.
No. Think about. Yeah. I actually would go kick if it was Detroit versus Baltimore in the Super Bowl.
Just for the culture.
Detroit
okay, let me.
There's gonna be a lot of hookers out there that put out there. There's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of money being exchanged. A lot of money being exchanged.
A lot of cash
in Vegas. It's gonna be a lot of
ATM hit up.
It's gonna be rough.
Let me say, you got an ATM near here?
Let me say this.
No, they coming in when they bag.
I'm very happy for the Lions.
Oh yeah, man.
Again, 80s baby.
Bite kneecaps.
Barry motherfucking Sanders, dog. Like, even if you didn't like Detroit,
he needs another 30 for 30.
He's supposed to go to the Niners.
He needs another 30 for 30.
Detroit play.
He
needs another 30 for 30.
That's why I don't like Detroit.
Because they kept y'all from getting him.
But I would say this. If you grew up in the 80s, 90s, Barry Sanders was that nigga, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Barry, run.
And to see y'all finally get over the hump and y'all doing great.
It was cool to see last week.
I'm not going to hate on that. So, hey, good luck to the Lions. Until they got to play us.
Wait, did they win?
I think they
playing right now.
Did they win today?
Did they win? They was 10-10 tied first.
I'm about to find out.
But nah, it's Chiefs country, man, all day, man. Born and raised Chiefs fan. Hate the Raiders. I'll tell you this.
Yeah, all right.
Lions won 31-2.
Hey!
Damn.
Lions won.
Hey, guess what, Detroit? See you next week, my boy.
Oh,
wait, y'all go, is it San Fran?
It's in Frisco.
It's in Frisco.
And hopefully it ain't raining because apparently my nigga Brock can't throw in the rain.
Yeah, that ball was.
Once again,
but he took that glove off. He took that glove off.
And we need sunshiny days next week. Sunshiny days.
Hey, those you can't get away from the state, baby.
Iowa State.
Brock Purdy, baby. Iowa State.
That's y'all won.
Hey, and the game was scary yesterday, but Debo was hurt.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that nigga. Like, that changed everything. Our team is only as good as our options. We lose an option, now you can just focus on McCaffrey.
I don't think there was ever
you
the
can focus
most
on
comedic. I don't say comedic, chaotic event than the 49ers last year when literally everybody was getting hurt. They almost had McCaffrey
they had
going there for
they had
quarterback.
5 quarterbacks.
At this point, I was like, this is the most like
The punter wasn't the punter like QB in for a second.
yeah, like it was. I'm like, bro, how like
San Francisco deserve a championship. They gotta get
y'all
one.
piss
Okay,
off
so
that
listen.
everybody got hurt.
Listen, man.
That was crazy.
We under the same curse as the Cowboys because we ain't won since a year before they won.
Ooh.
Hey, God, whatever we did, we
But
sorry.
they
man.
America's team, so it's worse.
God, whatever we did, listen. We told Cap.
Wait.
We said, Cap, you can sell the team. You just got to be a backup. And Cap said, no, let me go. And we let him go.
Nah, y'all got the Babe Ruth curse right now. That's what it is. Because of Colin Kaepernick.
We didn't fire Cap, though.
Don't matter, man. Y'all got the Babe Ruth curse,
You
bro.
talking about the goat or the Cubs with the goat?
Whoa.
They do curse them and curse the
But
Cubs.
listen.
Like they wouldn't let them move as a
But
goat.
we ain't won since the 90s, so it's bigger than Cap. It's something else.
Shit.
We ain't.
He said it's so-
I'm like,
but y'all went to Super Bowl at least with Cap.
that's worse. We be going and losing.
But listen though,
We went with Garoppolo.
Cowboys ain't
Dallas
making it.
ain't sniffed it.
the
They ain't won a
momentum
playoff
that
game.
I think
nah,
that's
bro.
worse.
But the momentum that the 49ers had in that Super Bowl that they lost, it was a wrap. Like until the lights went out and Beyonce did a.
Yeah,
you
that's
talking about
the Baltimore one? Yeah, the
49ers
Baltimore.
had that game locked, but then
Yeah.
of course
It could be a rematch.
It's a curse.
the narrative was that Ray Lewis was leaving and they wanted to give Ray
Bro,
Lewis. That was
they
the
cut them
whole-
lights out on some bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My team got cold.
Beyonce left that.
And it was a pass interference.
Oh boy.
Oh my God, you played it.
As long as Josh Allen does not win a Super Bowl, I'm good.
Listen,
No,
this
I
is
can't
last
stand
chance.
Josh. Yeah.
I need y'all.
Thank you.
okay.
I need Diggs to lead. We
This
need
what's
to
gonna sound fucked up.
but-
I need y'all to beat the Ravens. We could beat y'all. We can't beat the Ravens.
Shoot, we could be. Look, I'm like this. We could beat the Ravens, man. But
I need y'all to beat the Ravens for me, man. I need that, please.
He said, please.
Ravens
boy.
defense is real.
You don't want that Lamar Jackson.
Dog, we just went. We had to. We just listen. We went on the.
Hey,
we went
Lamar
on the
put on
bird
a
He
hunt.
whooped that.
show,
He
bro.
whooped that butt.
We
boy.
played the
Lamar put
Seahawks.
on
We played
a
all the bird
show.
teams.
He
Only
earning that
thing we beat us
200.
was the
Yeah,
Ravens. And they whooped our ass.
He earning that
He
200 right
ran
now.
100. I ain't know he rushed 100 yards in that game.
Yesterday.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
rushed 100 through 100. I said,
Yeah.
damn, I ain't know he had 100.
And multiple touchdowns. He's the only him.
I didn't know he had 100 yards.
Two in the last.
Hey
20
Swift, I need whatever you doing. Do it extra
Different.
for Mahomes.
But I hate that
that
it's a fucking Harbaugh coach.
Do it extra.
And Harbaugh was wearing like a Michigan thing when they won.
Hey. Oh yeah,
You
Ohio
know what?
State.
Congrats to Michigan.
Oops.
I ain't congrats.
It's the only time you ever hear me say that.
I ain't
Congrats.
All right. So we're just getting some more
And
topics.
Harbaugh, you a former Niners coach, so congrats to you too.
That's how, so that's how
Oh, then y'all need to address. I was gonna say y'all was gonna transition to y'all need to talk about the Michigan.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Michigan
New subject.
won. Congratulations.
You think Harbaugh leaving? I don't think he's leaving. Honestly, I don't think he's leaving. Like
Now,
why
If
go
he was
deal
leaving,
with
he
that?
would have been left.
Yeah, I don't think he's leaving.
Because his name rings wins. Like let's just be honest.
I don't
Like,
think he like that assistant coach.
What you mean?
Oh, the brother.
Yeah, I don't think.
Why
he
not?
like
The brother kissed his ass and was
that.
crying and
I
shit.
don't think.
Didn't he say something about like
No.
they like
Yeah,
how do you feel about a
assistant
black
coach, that's the reason
quarterback?
they
And he's
won.
like my wife's black,
That's why
my
the
kids.
defense-
Oh no, my wife's white, my kids white or something like that. Something weird.
No, that would be.
Oh no, I knew that UNC. Yeah, UNC. I remember that shit last year. That was wild.
That would be his
mad unnecessary too. But no, I think Michigan's did too. Bro.
I mean, my wife is white.
Yeah, we was like, wait, what? We was like, wait, what? We was like, bro, look, the entire reporting room was like, we didn't ask that, but thank you.
And he
But-
dropped that like I went to SLU. He said, my wife white.
Shout out North Carolina.
Said, don't bother me. My wife is white. Don't bother me.
Hey,
Please. Don't bother me.
Talk to me
Top
nice.
three.
Talk to me
North
nice.
Carolina basketball start of the year. I think
Did we
it was
just jump to
25th
basketball
something.
for
Nah,
football?
he
Just
North
on
Carolina.
college.
You know what I'm saying? Duke lost, so I'm happy about that.
At the crib, too.
You know what I'm saying? Arizona, Caleb Love, I love you, Caleb Love.
Jeff Capel.
I love
Oh, yeah,
the
man.
crib to go to Arizona and y'all lost. Now y'all down there in the 20s or something. Y'all was number one ranked.
Buckeyes is
You
trash
should've stayed
this
at
year
the
in
crib.
basketball, so it's
Should have stayed at the
all
crib.
Hey.
Hey, Tar Heels.
I miss. Is Rick Pitino still coaching? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's at St. John's.
Yeah.
Hey Rick, I'm gonna come see what you're doing because you was my.
Hey, no, Rick is literally.
Hey Rick reminded
Yeah,
me of.
untouchable,
I don't
baby.
even know. That's what I'm saying. No,
Hey
he
Rick,
is.
Rick is Pat Riley and Ric Flair. Like he that.
Yeah.
He that vain a white man.
He does, no,
They
but
just
he
do whatever.
should have been jammed up and locked
No,
up at this point.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's certain white people that they just I don't know. They old mafia type. I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. I don't
They
know
just-
how he gets away.
Listen,
this
man,
dude is
the
back at a top division job.
The run
Cleveland
he had in
Iona.
Louisville was,
You know who
was
he is?
monumental, bro.
Anybody who grandmamas or mamas used to watch soap operas, He is Victor.
Yeah, we like Victor. Because he was at Iona, wasn't he? He went to Iona.
Yeah, he went to Iona to repair, got them back, got them to the tournament.
Yep.
Got his
He is the Victor Newman of white. He's Victor Newman white. It's
Rick
a certain kind of white
Pitino
that
was
does not-
No, Rick Pitino got caught fucking a restaurant owner's a girl in the restaurant. Had his boy marry the girl that he was messing with just for he wouldn't get jammed up.
That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
One of his assistant coaches, he was like, "Well, I'm gonna hook you up with her. Y'all go out on a date though, so it wouldn't look like that he would have been messing with her."
And that's what happens when you win. And that's why I think Jim Harbaugh's not
that is
like
amazing.
If you win a championship,
your side chick for getting called, you have him marry your.
But I will say, the only thing that I would think
Love is love.
That'll make Harbaugh leave is this whole NIL shit because it's hard for coaches.
No,
to
Harbaugh's
deal with that
he's in the
NIL
middle.
stuff.
He looked like he was about it.
Yeah.
Harbaugh
he's
about
good.
that.
Like, remember, he was sleeping
He's
on kids'
younger.
floors. Like, he was getting in trouble because he
But
was
a
sleeping
lot-
on
but a lot-
scholars.
Nick
but a lot
Saban's
of-
71 years old.
Nah,
That
but
dude
a lot,
ain't trying to be up
a
in
lot of those
anybody's
Michigan
cribs.
kids, a lot of those kids that won that
He
trophy.
about to have a new team, basically.
Yeah, a lot of those kids were Michigan.
They're
Were
not
Michigan
gonna- they're not even-
born.
they're
Like,
not
a lot
even-
of them started in Michigan, finished in Michigan.
But they not a lot of the people that they losing. They not unless they do something real crazy with this portal. Michigan's not gonna be that great next year.
But I
they
think
didn't have a
he's
recruiting
cool with
class.
that. He want to be in that thing like that. Look, before Nick Saban used to go do the
Congrats,
wobble.
one more
Nick
time.
Saban used to go with do the wobble
Wolverines.
at black people's
Yeah.
functions and he used to give it to get these kids.
He was doing the
easy.
wobble and shit.
Oh yeah, he go do the electric
They do it
slide,
all.
Yeah.
all kind of stuff, and they be like, "Oh, he cool, he came. I'm gonna go to Alabama." Not no more.
And he was
Well,
blue chips.
Speaking
He
of
was
which,
blue shit.
But the NIL levels
And
that
nigga
playing
Nick
field. That's a
Nolte.
whole
And the
nother
crazy thing about
argument
it,
too.
Washington lost like on Saturday, and Buddy was the new head coach on Monday.
Oh
Like-
no, that was
like
done.
his players
well,
didn't even
no,
know.
a lot of
Life
people,
comes at
no,
you fast.
no, they well,
His players didn't
supposedly they
even
got
know.
turned down by like 4 or 5 people before that
But my thing is, bro, how do you?
because they wanted old boy from Oregon.
Like players
Yeah.
was talking about it, right? And they you know obviously it's a
Yep.
social media age. Players was live and dude was like, yo, he at the game we lost. He was like, you know, great season, y'all. Hold your head up. You know, we'll think about this next year. He ain't say nothing about going to a different
Tell
team.
him out.
I ain't hear about it till I pulled up the ticker and it was like, wait, coach gone.
I mean, that's a dumb idea for him to do that. Like, I wouldn't take that.
I wouldn't.
You
I
never gonna be
wouldn't
the
either.
man after the man.
Nope.
I thought it was gonna be a black coach. I ain't gonna
I
front.
thought so too.
No, only reason I say
Yeah.
that is because black coaches always gonna take the opportunity because it's like, even though it's a bad idea to come be a coach at Alabama,
Yeah.
University of Texas, Charlie Strong. You can
Shadow
go through a whole
was
bunch of
trash.
places where it's
That
like the
Shadow
black
was
coach.
huge.
Our boy
But
Ty
Saban's-
Williams at
Yeah,
Notre Dame.
Ty.
You came right after Lou
Yeah,
Holtz
but
and all them
Saban's
like
shadow
you want to be the
was
man
huge,
after.
bro.
Oh, you
Saban's
understand?
Like I had no idea he was responsible for damn near like over $10 million for NFL contracts. Like they were like he's responsible for players getting up to over like $10 million.
Saban?
Saban.
Yeah.
The players
Oh,
that he
more than
put-
that.
That he pushed through the ones that we know about clearly.
Yeah.
But like it's just like I didn't even realize like how much of an impact from like all the players that are making impacts in the NFL went through.
Saban didn't want to
with
deal
the-
with that.
The
Georgia's
NIL
NIL's
doesn't-
like
Yeah,
crazy.
it-
once
it-
NIL jumped,
That's level of
Georgia
playing field
NIL
makes it
they
very
said it's
difficult.
stupid.
But no, I
It makes
mean,
it difficult.
Ohio State's is stupid.
They,
like all these other NIL.
Mizzou's is crazy apparently.
Yeah.
That's what they say. That's what flipped Luther Burden.
And-
a couple
and
years
no,
ago.
I mean that's when y'all
No.
because y'all weren't playing our players.
Look.
Hold
And
that.
the Death Star is coming to the SEC Texas with the mother load of the NIL where they gave homeboy what a Lamborghini
Yeah.
and like another like $500,000.
Yeah.
Yo,
And then,
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Bijan Robinson.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
18
telling
years old.
That's
And you-
like that's the life now, bro.
Bro, 18 years old. You just failed your last math quiz in high school.
Yeah,
You stepping on the field at practice in the summer, and you
got a
pulling up in a Lambo.
yeah.
And
Like what do
$500,000
you
in
like?
your
What do you
pocket.
do? Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm
know
curious
I know
about.
Reggie
that.
Bush is somewhere like, ain't this about a boy?
Well, I'm curious about the legalities of it. Like when it's all said and done, like we've yet to see
No,
like
the
an
Supreme Court voted on this.
But no, I'm saying, but we've yet to see an NIL or almost NILer fail.
No.
And
They have
that's
the NILs that failed where they haven't been able to pay players. Where
No,
they have defaulted on it. It ain't guarantee you gonna get your bread.
But okay, so see that
That's
was what I was.
That's the trick.
That's what I was curious about because I was like, yeah, if I
Like,
play and I get hurt, and you
so
just
if
gave me all this
Miami
shit.
is in that issue right now. Like they was
Yeah.
giving out NIL deals, and the
Damn,
dude was like,
Miami.
"Oh man, check it out.
It's
dog.
always
My company
something going
do
on
good
in
this
Miami.
year.
Yeah.
I can't pay out this $2 million though for
like, what do you
that
do?
guard they had that was good last year that came from K-State. He couldn't pay him all his bread.
yeah, damn.
He got like a meal or something like that.
I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
he couldn't pay him all his bread.
Damn.
And these companies are writing themselves off. Like so, it's like say a player.
How much did you pay a player for NIL deal for 39 cats?
You know, I've actually had people like
No.
even in the shop and ask about that seriously, and I'm like, man, what?
Hey, he's gonna have Harris-Stowe.
But-
Harris-Stowe basketball team for the walk in 39 castles, dog.
But like,
think
think
deal.
about this. So they'll give somebody a car, right? Say give them a G-Wagon or some Mercedes, whatever. They crash the car, boom, whatever. The dealership writes the car off, so it's done. They get a kid the same vehicle, another one.
Damn.
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like you have people, like you have agents now and lawyers who are now specializing in NIL only, like just because it's so complicated.
The reality is, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark, who is probably one of the best shooters, period, in college basketball.
And her going to Indiana is the best thing for her.
I ain't even for to say women's college basketball.
Fever, baby.
But
First
no,
pick.
not because
First
of that.
pick, baby. Let's go.
Not because it's the state. Like there are certain cities where a white person like her needs to go, and she's gonna make even more money.
Oh yeah, she'll kill it.
But not to mention, and then not to mention the fact that she's actually that good pulling up from a fucking logo. I don't know if y'all seen her highlights. Anyways, but like,
hey, I'm gonna give you your props real quick.
Go ahead.
You will straight up text them. You will message us at fucking 9 o'clock. Y'all sleeping on this women's college basketball.
Wait, so you don't text me? I watch it all the time. Bro, I watch. Look, I'm telling you, my women's team is USC, bro. We were just talking about. Oh man,
Hey, Darryl.
Juju is cold.
He will hit us
to Haley Van Leaf.
disappointed. Like,
I'm mad she left. I
need
didn't
to
like
be
her
mad.
no
I'm
more.
like,
She kind of corny to me. She don't.
She corny. What you mean?
Who corny to
What
you?
you mean? Haley Van
Haley?
Leaf corny? Why is she
She's
corny?
whack.
What?
Bro, she's just a Paige
LSU.
Bucher. Bro, she's a Paige Bucher copy. Like
LSU. First of all,
she's
Paige
trash.
It's not Buchers.
I'm gonna say Buchers because I'm a nigga. So Buchers, I'm gonna call Buchers.
Well, you're from SLU, so you need to make sure
Whatever.
you pronounce your words a little better.
Anyway,
shout out to Angel Reese, who is hollering in the St. Louis.
yes, I seen that.
Sir.
Yo, hey, St. Louis game strong. Hell, and then old boy from the CB, who by the way had never touched the field. Like anybody never touched the field before.
He went to Mo West.
Yeah, before getting
matter.
dating.
John Owens.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
No, but homeboy went to Vashawn. That's messing with Angel Reese.
Yeah, he went to
Yeah. Speaking of Vashawn basketball players,
Oh boy.
damn. Like, look, are we jumping right into
Oh, boy.
Brittish Williams and Lorenzo Gordon?
Oh boy.
So let me say this.
Oh
I
boy.
mean, we got some other fish to fry.
Oh, my fault. Let me not do that.
I'm
My
gonna give him this.
bad.
Your transition game.
Well
You know
done.
what? Let's reward him with that.
Well
Let's
done.
go ahead and
That
go
was
with
a
that.
good
Well done.
transition.
I'm gonna say this. One, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark both said that they're not in a rush to go to the WNBA because of the NIL money they're making.
Right.
Women's basketball players are starting to make a lot more money
in
NIL, and it's dope that they can finally start to recognize that and get paid for it. The sucky part is, and we talked about this a whole lot of episodes ago, that if let's say Angel Reese was to go to the WNBA, she would not make anything near close to what she was
$55,000
making.
And that's if she makes the team. What pisses me off about WNBA, I'm a huge WNBA fan, go Fever. It pisses me off because they had 3 rounds. WNBA players don't retire like that either. So they only have 12 people. Fever drafted 5 people last year. We cut all but 2. And then I'm like, why did we draft them?
If you're drafted, you should be guaranteed, right?
Thank you. Like, well, it's only 3 rounds. I'm like, y'all have 12. It's 13 teams in the league and have 3 rounds. The NBA has 2 rounds and has 30 teams. Why are we? What is happening right now?
It's the money.
It's weird.
It's the money though.
But it's such. I feel bad for those women because it's
They
such
get
a waste.
drafted and then they don't get to play.
Yeah.
I forgot what player it was. It was a WNBA player that said they had a game. You know how UConn's a powerhouse. They had a game, and I forgot where they were playing at.
Allegedly.
Was that?
I don't think UConn is anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay, not anymore. I mean, respectfully, like come on. I mean, respectfully. But
He
anyway.
got jammed up NIL. He's gonna be in the He's gonna retire soon too. I think
so. Yeah,
he's the same situation as
I think
Nick Saban.
so.
He's gonna be the Nick Saban version for women's basketball.
Like the mental
hate
to
that,
do
bro.
it, you can't do it.
But I'm just saying,
I
you
didn't
continue.
think
But
like
he's the Nick Saban version.
But even
of
on that set, I didn't think he was
UConn.
gonna be that way. I didn't think.
No, he been on that.
I did
Why we
not think
paying
Oriana
people?
was doing that. Yeah,
Why we doing that?
I was like, damn, you know what? Not you.
As soon as somebody say why we paying,
Like, not
I know
you.
they retiring soon.
It's like
Damn, bro. But what I'm saying is, she was like, we had a game. We were playing. We had to play at UConn, obviously because of location. We had to wait because there was so much commotion going on behind the UConn game. And by the time they cleared it out and everything out, I think it went overtime, whatever. there was like nobody in the stands to watch us play. And she was like, we're professional basketball players. That's a college team. Like, she's like, that's the reality between like, you know what I'm saying, the WNBA to like college basketball. But I mean, again, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. I'm just glad that college women's basketball players are making some type of profit. But shout out to Cam though, dating Asia Reese. He is from
he just blew his knee out again.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Same knee too. That ACL thing is wild.
But Vashawn, Lorenzo Gordon.
Good Lord. Man, I did not know Brittish Williams.
She was scamming.
And I'm gonna say this. And I don't know if people go come in my head or not, because I know people that know her and whatever. But what I will say is, like, the proof is in the pudding, right? Like, I remember long before we talked about any type of basketball wives, any type of like trouble she was in, you would go to her Instagram page where she had a shop that was
the boutique. Yep.
When you go in the comments, you would see people like 100 comments talk about some, hey, my order has not. I've emailed, I've called, I've DM'd, my order isn't here yet. You would then see the page deactivate, come back on, same pictures, and now the comments turned off. It's like, bro, like I don't know who was in her corner. I don't know who was representing her, but somewhere along the line, it was like, look, like you got people that are starting to like really promote this person's business is trash. Yeah. Then the whole fallout between her and, of course, her then husband Lorenzo Gordon.
Thank you.
And I mean, dope basketball player for Shine, like went overseas, did his thing, get all them accolades, but like you hate to see it because they had a kid together. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen with the kid, clearly, but like on just some nigga shit, you had to think that somebody ratted out somebody because they had a falling out, they was together, and there was no indication with Lorenzo Gordon until Brittish Williams went almost on a run because they was trying to find her, and then that was a whole ordeal. I don't know if y'all kept up with that. Like, basically, she was like, they was like, yo, I want to stay.
You got to report. You got to report January 3rd.
You got to report. I've never heard they give you extra time to be with your family. I'm not a big jail person. I don't know how that works, but I'm just like, I've never heard of somebody saying, yo, can I just be with my family through the holidays? Yes, you can. We'll allow that. And then when it comes, all of a sudden, really, I don't even think y'all should put me in jail for it because, you know, this. I'm like, you doing interviews over the time they said be with your family, and you talking about stuff that, yo, this is why y'all shouldn't put me in jail. Nah, that ain't how this works. Listen. It got really real for you really fast. Like, they came and found you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't wish jail on nobody.
It's a super unfortunate situation. Woody, you went to SLU. She went to SLU.
Yeah, man. No, very, very cool young lady. Like, she was, I think, a grade or two under me, but you know, the BSA was all together. But very driven and everything, and you know, I feel for a daughter, man, like more than anything, and for her family, because I know that it's just like with anything. I tell everybody, man, we all one CEO comment away from not having anything. So I never wish ill on anybody. Never, you know, never anything bad. Like, so I'm hoping that the time goes fast and that she, you know, can get out. And
I mean, because they were talking about being lenient. That was like the judge was like, I could give you 8.
I mean, no, like that was so wild. Yeah. So the comments, I think that was
nice.
That was the only thing that really kind of frustrated me in the comment section when they were talking about her sentencing and things like that, and people were like, "Oh man, like yo, her lawyer's trash. She should have got less." And also, I was like, "Whoa, hey, y'all." The one thing that is very consistent in this country, do not fuck with white people's money. Yeah. Don't fuck with money. Like anything, like you're toast. They don't care. They will throw their grandmother in jail, in prison for some money. So like that's the one thing. So the fact she only got 4 years, and like you said, she got to say bye to her daughter and have the holidays. Like,
and the lawyer even went on there was just like, I've told her a long time ago to plead this way. Like, she didn't want to do it. And that's what low-key started adding up more and more, because it's like, okay, the more you prolong this, more stuff's starting to unravel and get figured out. And then, how
I feel, man. This is going to sound horrible. I don't care what you do to the government, man. If they catch you, they catch you. But when you start scamming regular people, dog.
Yeah,
like,
that's what's
like when you scamming like regular broke people and getting over on broke people, like, that's fucked up. Yeah. Again, the government I'm black in America. The government ain't really gave a fuck about black people. Y'all barely give a fuck now. I'm gonna be real. But I'm also scared of jail, so I didn't do no PPP shit. Yeah. Hey, real talk.
PPP loans was
real talk.
Everywhere.
I wanted to see how easy it was, so
Yeah.
I applied for one. Got all the way to the end. They were about to give me $30,000.
I tried to apply for one. Shop couldn't get one.
Hey, Sleep.
And I said, "Oh, hey man,
Sleep about to get phone calls to them scam numbers.
I didn't
That's
do it.
crazy.
I got to the end, and it was like, all you gotta do is put in your bank information.
Yeah.
And I said, nah, bro.
Well, I feel like
I said they gonna send my ass to jail.
I feel like you could have done it if like the problem is people got caught up because they were using it and trying to live a different lifestyle and not being able to explain that part, right? Like, so yeah, if you using the money and you buying a bunch of G-Wagons and everything else, how do you explain?
That's enough to pay off some debt. That's all I was.
Oh no, I'm talking about like the people who are doing like the big stuff. So it's like okay, how do you explain like the pastors and stuff? Like, how do you explain that? Like now, if you fixing your house or something like that, like one lady, I think she bought a mansion out in St. Louis County or whatever. Like, how do you explain that?
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
I think, I don't know.
Using their nonprofits and fucking taking the funds.
Bro, this shows you how stupid I am. I was honest as hell on the application, and them motherfuckers said no. They were like, no. I was like, I just want $5,000. Like, I swear on there, I still have to copy. Can I save it? Look, I'm one of those keep receipt niggas, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a short guy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's short man syndrome. I don't know what it is. I say receipt.
That fool said,
bro. I have
$5,000.
I have boxes of actual receipts and also receipts of shit like that. Like where I'm like, I tried to get $5,000.
Yeah.
And I didn't even tell y'all earlier, like, what I was asking the city and asking those banks for. I literally was only asking for $10,000.
Damn.
I had all the product. I just was like, yo, I just need $10,000 to like help us get situated and get everything. All that shit was out of pocket. So that's why I was like, so this PvP shit, I'm just like, prayers for y'all, but fuck y'all.
Bro, hey, I literally said, I did this shit on the toilet, on my phone. You ain't have to have no fucking computer or nothing. I said I had 6 employees. I was just typing shit.
Jesus Christ.
I was just picking shit. Like,
bruh.
6 employees is crazy.
Hey, man.
I just wanted to see how much I could get. I got to the end and they were like, you have been approved. And you got to like put in your bank information.
And hit submit and hit that little button, check that box.
And I said, fuck no.
Boy,
ain't no way y'all let me do this shit in 22 minutes. It took me 22 minutes.
And you know they weren't reporting. People weren't reporting that shit either. They weren't putting on their taxes. They were like, yo.
I said, ain't no way y'all gonna do this shit, and I'm in the fucking shitter right now.
That's crazy.
And I just made up some shit.
That's crazy.
Fair time, real.
I was like, let me go get an LLC.
Man, you can play with the county police and send it to
LLC.
I'm about to get an LLC real fast, and then
that fair time, real.
Fair time is different, man. I ain't trying to do that.
You go do it. I mean, granted, maybe good behavior, but you go do something.
Yeah.
Like it might be like, I don't think, and I don't think she go do the full 4 years. I think probably good behavior.
She is now.
Yeah.
The fact they had to pick her up. Remember, remember she was
she
supposed to report on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Bro, they picked her up the other day.
They had to go pick up. Yeah.
That's almost 15 days.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That means they had to send the marshals.
That's 2 weeks.
They had to spend money to go get you.
No.
Yeah.
You think you ain't gonna pay that back with some labor?
She was trying
in
to
there?
say that she was sick and she had COVID. I was just like,
It's not the one.
She act like these are the
move.
people that she was selling that fraudulent.
Yeah, I was like, it's not the move. These people don't care.
What's crazy though? Somebody online said it. They was like, "Yo, you thought it was a game though. Like you thought this was the show. Yeah. Them producers ain't here. Them cameras ain't rolling. Like this real life. Like you really took people.
Hey,
money.
I'm really afraid of jail, dog. Like
yes.
I'm not doing. Hey,
but
listen, I'm not doing.
You know what? On a deeper,
I'm fucking good.
Not to get even
call me a bitch, whatever. I'm not going. Fuck y'all.
But not to get even too deep on it. But I think that's part of some of the issues right now in our society, though, is that a lot of young people. I'm not even gonna say just in our community, just all over. Are not afraid of that though. Nah. Like we grew up like nigga, I'm not going to jail.
Hey, freedom,
I'm not doing it.
Freedom fire, dog.
But think about these, like a lot of them just don't feel
to go off that. What I'm gonna say is, they're. It's not that they're not afraid. They don't understand they don't see the big picture, right? Mm-hmm. So like it's like I'm not afraid because I've never experienced it. I'm not afraid because I never got caught. I'm not afraid because
my family's there. I had one kid tell me that I'm not afraid because my uncle's in there, my dad's in there, and my brother's in there. I get more love in there than I do here. I was I can't. How do you combat that as a mentor? Yeah. You can't combat that mindset.
Yeah. As a dude that didn't always do the right thing when I was young, I did not. I didn't like juvenile all that much. I said, I'm good on this shit.
Said this ain't the one.
Hey, listen. I spent the weekend. In juvenile to teach me
skid bit as they call it.
Teach me a motherfucking lesson. Man, the food trash. Niggas was funky. I said, get me the fuck out of here. Ain't no women in there. I said, I'm not finna. I cannot imagine a life of several years and there's no women around. The fuck, none? I can't look at none?
You can look at the offices.
Oh well,
I guess I probably would have a little juice, and probably, but
oh boy,
but I wouldn't try it. Jail.
Sleepy be the one that convinced that officer to drive on his escape. They go cross country shit. He 14 years old with this 30-year-old white woman officer.
Hey man. Hey, me and Betsy Sue be on the run.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Hey, I've been the guy in the ear.
We talking about a lot of craziness in the history. Yo Gotti's brother, what's his name? Big Jook.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Big Jook.
Killed at a funeral.
Yeah.
For another big dope dealer, allegedly.
R.I.P. to Jook. R.I.P. to
Memphis.
Dolph as well. Memphis is
wild right now.
It's wild right now. So
it's a wild place right now. You said you about to go there. They told you to chill out.
Yeah, they didn't. What's funny is the weather told us to chill out, but our people was like, yo, like if you come down here for this event, like you gotta be cool, have your head on a swivel. Like they were like, this is not the time. If you can avoid it. I was like,
I don't like to play with people's like dying, like, and once they dead, it's like that's
why I say R.I.P.
You got to be real careful with that because again, like even up to the point where Buddy before he got killed, after young Dolph was murdered, like he was on like live and on different Instagram posts, whatever, like talking about, hey, I don't know what y'all gotta do about y'all money, if y'all need to get y'all bills paid, come holler at me, we'll do something. I know y'all missing y'all big. He kept saying big fish because Dolph. Y'all missing y'all big fish. Y'all missing the big fish. You know what I'm saying? So when you play like that, people keep receipts, and they don't need nothing these days to just come find you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you talk about where your location is, following your Instagram, following people that are in your circle. It's nothing to find you these days. So they pulled up on Buddy, and there's pictures of, I unfortunately didn't look at the pictures. I'm sorry, I had it, whatever.
Oh, you one of those type of guys?
I didn't really.
Ooh, the trauma. I don't.
You know what? I think what it is I was in the rabbit hole. You know how you start click.
Yeah.
And they I ain't gonna hold you. They shot the shit out of the old boy. It wasn't no just regular pow, one shot. No, they put holes in.
Oh no.
Like when he's sitting there with his mother or something, or
his mother hopped out the car when they started blasting.
That's what I'm saying. His mom was in the car with him.
This is the crazy part. They could have got Yo Gotti mama, but they were so focused on making sure they hit Buddy.
No, they wanted him.
Yeah, but just imagine you could have ended that whole thing. Like that's crazy.
So
they shot the shit out of old boy. That body.
So I wonder what Angela Simmons gonna be doing. Like it's a new life for her.
Hey.
This a new life for her.
Boy. Stop.
Reverend
Was
Run.
it you, Sleepy, that put up that thing of showing
Reverend
in the tub?
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck up out of there now.
And I don't want to laugh about that.
But it's for real. Like it's a new life.
Hey, look.
She need to go home.
If it was Xander Asada,
You say you need to go home.
No. If it was Xander Asada, we'd be like, hey, you ain't going back. You finna come back to the crib.
I have a daughter.
That's what I'm saying. If it's my daughter is Xander Asada,
and
you staying at the crib.
That's
we ain't
wild.
doing nothing.
And I don't live in that life. Like that life, I know folks in the life.
And Rev Run does too, though. You got to think Rev Run's kind of
course.
adjacent, being from Queens.
Yeah.
But his kids not.
But I don't.
Exactly.
That's
My
the
daughter.
Shout out to JoJo, who got beat up multiple times.
I mean, but he's not distance from that life because the whole thing that happened with Jam Master Jay.
Right.
Like
he knows.
Yeah, but he know. I mean, what I'm saying is he's not.
You don't
he's
want
not
your daughter
unknown.
to know where
Yeah,
around.
of course.
You don't want your kids to know
So
where
what I'm
around.
saying is he understands that life though. You know what I'm saying?
The game, unfortunately, to steal an old quote, the game.
Low
is the
key, he
game.
probably didn't even want him dating her from the
I'm sure he did.
beginning. He was like,
You sure about this?
Hey, well,
I
listen,
mean,
man.
he said your name in a song.
Hey,
Is that really
But
what you're
if,
trying to do?
if anybody was the face of manifestation, I'm
Oh,
like, yo,
boy.
if he can do it, hot damn it.
No, he's not the face of manifestation.
Is that why you keep on tagging Lizzo and everything you do?
I'm gonna get her, bro.
I
I'ma
swear,
get
I'm
her.
rooting
That's
for you.
Birdman
bro.
is a
I'm rooting for you,
manifestation.
bro.
Tony
Lizzo.
Braxton,
I'm
Birdman.
rooting for you.
That is everything.
I still don't understand that.
Right, that's what I
Tony
do.
Braxton
No.
Birdman.
I know that motivates me just to do better in life all the time. I see Birdman with Tony. I'm like, you know what? I need to go and get up and go do some stuff.
Is it the star tattoo that really put it over the top? The star tattoo saying if this nigga can make it,
I never forget.
I'm
It was an Instagram story where
No.
he showed like he gave her a kiss or something, and I'm like, damn, Tony, you kissing this man on Instagram?
Hey, I was back at Tony Braxton like she was in my family, like she was my auntie.
Yeah.
What is you doing?
What is going on?
And I had to stop hating. I say, but the game is the game.
but Big Jook also was like hating on like the young Dolph situation.
Yeah, he was.
I mean,
heavy.
he was
hating
a
on him
part of
heavy.
the original, allegedly.
Yeah.
The original stuff was more so Juke than even Gotti.
Yeah.
Oh, Gotti, this was only because Juke was
That's his little, Gotti's the
little brother to
Bro,
Juke.
you got it.
So this is really
gotta
Juke's
know,
beef.
though.
But I will say this.
So it's Juke's beef?
But I'm the same way.
Yeah.
If you beefing with my family, beefing with my friends,
No,
nigga,
but I'm saying,
we're
but
not
yeah,
friends.
we-
so Juke's got the real beef with Dolph. Not
I mean,
as
Dolph's
much.
still alive. Duke not.
Bro, 100 shots was made.
Dolph
That was
ain't alive?
No, Dolph not alive.
I mean, not Dolph. I mean,
but
Gotti's still alive.
Yeah,
Right, but no, I'm saying, but was the original thing, was it Juke versus
I'm
Dolph?
almost positive.
No, I'm not gonna say. I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. But what I will say is the beef that was promoted was Gotti and Dolph.
Well, it's because Gotti's a famous person. and
Right,
Juke
but I'm
not.
saying, but the original thing of like the original confrontation.
Like Juke, like Gotti is just he's famous. We wouldn't know who Juke was if not for Gotti.
Look, I didn't know who Juke was until he just died.
Oh, well,
That's
I
true.
knew.
That's true.
Yeah, so I knew who Juke was before.
It was after Dolph had said that your big sister. He kept saying big sister, and then clearly I was his big brother.
So Dolph had been dissing Big Juke the whole time.
Right, when he said with the 100, what is it?
No, the
100
big
shots?
sister, the big sister thing.
Yeah,
is
but
really,
100 shots.
It's Juke. Juke, he was calling Juke a girl.
Yeah.
It's like calling him a bitch, saying
Yeah,
that's your big
yeah.
sister. So like they were beat. Like again,
This Memphis is way too small for this.
It really is.
So-
This is way too small. This ain't LA. This ain't New York.
Hey,
this
listen.
ain't Atlanta. This is Memphis.
I just
y'all.
hope.
Memphis smaller than St. Louis. Think about this.
I want folks to put the guns down because there's going to be retaliation eventually, and I don't want that. Like I really.
But
don't.
is this?
Shit, the Gotti showed up to that concert fully decked out in bulletproof, like bulletproof vest, bulletproof.
My thing is,
I just
why
don't want
would
to
he
come
even
up
show
here.
up to the concert, though?
I don't want to come up here.
Probably just to show
Show
that we ain't scared. I'm not
We ain't-
scared. Whatever.
yeah.
Okay, we
Fuck
ain't scared.
that.
We out here.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
So no,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why. That's
It'd
why
have been a video,
that's also why
hologram
Rev
of me in
Run-
that concert, like, yeah, I'm here with
That's
y'all
also
the
why Rev
street.
Run. That's why Rev Run is also like extracting her.
Probably
Angela.
so.
I mean, I don't know if
somebody feels they gotta go out there and say like, we
Say, yo, we
that
gotta
message
hit.
or not.
Yeah.
But I know if I was, I'm in that tub in them bubbles. You know, bring your silly ass
Man,
home.
come on, you
In
done.
them
You done.
bubbles.
Slide to the house.
Right.
There's a car waiting outside.
Put your ice creams on and get on.
ice
Them
cream.
little joints.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. If you really love that nigga, he can come up here too. But you not stand out.
Yeah.
we-
You gotta get out of there.
You got to come,
different, bro.
come on
You
up.
better come to Jersey.
Come on up to Hollis. Come on up to Hollis, big dog.
But you know, it's crazy because like both parties got a lot of connections in St. Louis, and that's what I'm concerned
Come on,
about.
Dolph and
That's why I would never be
And
disrespectful
Gotti,
to
especially
neither one of
Gotti.
them.
Gotti,
Gotti always
we're here all the time.
Gotti
So it's
yeah,
like,
Gotti got a key to the city.
yeah, right. Hey,
No, Gotti's always here.
Yeah.
no.
So RIP to your big bro, man.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Hopefully y'all can find a way to amicably, like enough people have died, enough folks have died that y'all should be able to hopefully just walk away. Like,
The ego, a motherfucker.
because
Pride is a
things
motherfucker.
get worse before they get better always, especially in our community sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not just us, Italians in the mob, or this and that, fucking Yakuza and like.
Yakuza.
No, I'm just saying. A lot of times people think it's just black folks that try to get their lick back or trying to get revenge. No, revenge has been something that's not a cultural thing.
No.
That's a I'm gonna fuck you up type of thing.
Yeah.
So
100%.
All right, Drake, is he hip hop? Shout out to Mos Def, who came out.
Oh, the interview.
Yeah.
that was he gave a real answer.
He did.
He gave the answer that
So
was
that's shopping
always
music. Shopping music. And ever since then, I'm like, yo, yeah.
And look,
I got no answer.
No.
Running errands
There's a story here behind the scenes between me and this gentleman that's 6'8" is on our set
Wow.
right here.
Wow.
I saw
Get
it
the
4
strays.
times, right?
Uh-oh.
And I kept on saying, I should send this to Doja. And the 4th time, I had been drinking a little bit, sitting there,
So you sent it to him?
and I was like, I'm gonna do it right now. Boom, boom. He replied to me in 2 minutes. So he was like, I've been waiting for you to do this.
I knew
What were
he
your
was.
thoughts? What were your thoughts?
I knew he
said,
was.
I've been waiting.
I knew he was. Because I knew.
So I didn't send it to either one of y'all on
knew.
purpose.
No,
I said,
no,
I'm not
I
gonna
didn't.
send it.
I waited.
I knew Darryl was going to. It's going to happen. I'm just waiting for it.
No, but 2
waiting
minute
for it.
reply. The fastest reply I have a Doja on Instagram ever. Is
knew
this
it
when
was
he's like,
gonna
I've been waiting for you, like he was sitting there
I
waiting
knew
for my
you
name to
was
pop up and see it.
Did the dots.
I was sitting in a dark room in the couch with a
Yeah,
martini.
like, I knew he was
There
gonna
you
do
are.
it. Yeah,
There you are.
I knew you was coming.
That's
Nah,
right.
dog. I mean, again, it's so many.
It was a
thoughts
real
behind it.
answer.
First of all, I am an open Drake fan.
Yep.
Is he hip hop? Before you even go into
I think
you.
so.
Okay. All right.
But-
no,
I'm
but
gonna
the-
say he is too.
Okay.
But then also,
I
would
agree with you,
it have been the same answer if he would have been like, "What's your thoughts on J. Cole?" J. Cole's real hip hop because
No, real hip hop. He's hip hop. There's between real hip hop and hip hop.
okay. So
I wouldn't say Drake is real hip hop.
Would you consider J. Cole real hip hop?
Yes,
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
Then there you go.
but I'm not taking away from Drake being.
But
hip-hop.
then it's how do you
He is a part of
define?
hip-hop.
Because then that opens up
part.
another rabbit hole of how do we define
There you go.
hip hop? I feel like we had this conversation
listen,
15
man.
years ago
Hey,
when
Drake-
hip hop was
There you
dead.
go.
Drake got the Kids Bop song. If you got the Kids Bop song, you ain't hip hop. That's all I'm gonna say.
But he said you pop.
If white
No,
people want to make a song for their
I'm
kids,
waiting
that's
for
what
white
it's
flag.
doing.
No.
I'm waving
And
the
this
white
is something I
flag.
thought
That's
about.
it.
This is
That's
something
it.
I
Waving
thought
the
about.
white flag
This
on
is
it.
something I thought about. No, this is something I thought about. Serious thing though, Nike. I thought about it. Drake, his gift and his curse is that he does not stand for anything. When it comes to like, we don't know his views on anything in life.
That's true.
But it makes you more palatable overall to anyone. But it also within the culture, we don't know what the fuck you talking about. What do you stand on? And that's a good and a bad thing. I'm just saying that he wants to be Michael Jackson. He wanted to be that. But Michael Jackson still did You Don't Care About Us. He still did other joints though. So when is Drake going to...
But do you think him being Canadian affects that though? Like culturally,
Ooh,
it's just the
good point.
connection
He's
of
not our
that,
culture.
right?
He's from Canada,
Good
bro.
point.
He's
That's
from
a
Canada,
good
and that's
point.
and that's well. See, that's kind of the interesting part, right?
Good
Because you
point.
have him, and then like you end up,
He just steal our culture a lot. He like white people.
but you have him pretty much giving the game to someone like a Jack Harlow who's following. And I said this a few weeks ago to some friends. He's kind of, if you even listen to his music, it's following the exact same footsteps, path, lyrics as Drake. If you really listen to Jack Harlow, you'd be like, yo, this is literally just Drake again. Like even his latest song on the radio is it like uses like a Drake beat. And I was like, bro, you literally are following you like you say, you toe the line, you don't really go one way or the other. You don't call women bitches. You don't, and I'm not saying that's necessary. But what I'm saying is,
but
he's
Drake
not,
called
he's
women
not, but
bitches.
he's not
He
polarized.
love that though.
Yeah, but
He love disrespecting women though. That's the thing. That's the thing. That
and
kinda
that's
pisses me off.
the funny part that women stand for him so bad though, because I'm like, bruh, like, are y'all really listening to this?
Because he's just a nicer version of Future. They want
or light skin.
no Future in your face. Like, and I'm gonna buy you all the same watch. Just the Drake, the nice version.
He said, "I'm gonna buy y'all all the same one."
I love you, bitch. You my baby. Like Drake just nice with it. Like
He the asshole that everybody like. He's
he's
the
literally
yeah.
just nice Future.
That's funny.
When
Okay,
it comes to
that's
women.
real. That's real.
That's real.
That's real.
Like-
Damn.
I mean, but that's the thing is the only thing is I'm saying, and I get what Mos was saying because hip hop is supposed to be not necessarily revolutionary, but
Well,
like
it's controversial.
Yeah.
Or,
disruptive.
Disruptive.
You know what I'm saying? It's
those
disruptive.
controversial. Yeah,
It's
okay.
a little bit like, oh shit, what they doing? And Drake is just like, hey, check it out. I'm mad at girls. Aren't we all mad at girls? We can all get on board with that,
but
right?
like, or even if he does make a "I'ma kill you" song, you know he's just playing. Like he's cosplaying as a.
Yeah.
You're like, you don't have a fucking.
But
Blink.
my whole thing is,
Now see, that's what Tristan said. Too.
Tristan
Tristan said Drake is the greatest.
man.
He said he's the greatest actor.
I am here. I am present.
No. But that's a superpower as well, though.
Yeah.
Some people can't do that. Some people hate on Hammer for not doing it as well. Some people hate on LL for that as well.
He's the greatest actor of all time. Drake is
That's the
Drake is
problem.
the
He's
actor.
the actor.
Drake is his Aubrey.
They
Aubrey is playing the best role. He should get an Oscar at the end of his career, right?
Because I listened to a song the other day where I promise you he killed about 35 people in the and I was like, wait a second, sir.
Those are just sitting here taking this shit right
I'm
now.
listening, bro. I'm hey,
But my thing,
You let Jay Prince tell you not to
if
release
you're
a
supposed to
song.
be the GOAT, every other GOAT that you put on the GOAT, they stood for something. Even if you're talking about the best rappers of all time,
Even if they
stood on
didn't win
something.
the war that they was in.
But they stood on something for something. Like Jay, Nas, Rakim, Ghostface, whoever you want to put in this, Ice Cube, Andre 3000, Common, whoever you want to put in the mix for anything. If Lil Wayne even will spit some rhymes about like certain different things.
But he also loved police and shit in real life.
But is the play so
I
so
think that's
to
because he want to get out of jail.
but to y'all's point though, with that the plight of a people or of people is part of hip hop. Is it that Drake's plight is more millennial?
No, it's Canadian.
It's more Canadian. Okay,
That's what
okay.
because you got younger artists that his contemporaries are who? Kendrick, J. Cole.
Kendrick, best rapper.
No,
right
I'm
now.
saying, but they're
Kendrick,
still
baby.
speaking out.
Yeah,
Maybe it is a cultural thing, like Sleepy was saying, because he's Canadian.
Like he's a visitor in America.
yeah.
Like, and it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I can't expect him to know what black folks went through in America if he wasn't raised in America. Like he wasn't.
And he was an actor.
Like he was not. His dad lived in Memphis, I guess.
Yeah.
But like he predominantly was raised with his mom.
Yes.
So his journey is not the same. And I look at him through a different lens when I think about that.
That's real.
I'm like, I can't hold him to the same standard that I hold an American-born rapper to.
Do you think that also allows him to? If you notice, Drake's alliances float every year, right? Like it's always something. Like he's always with a different group. Like remember, he had a song with golly man,
Dude, he was kicking on Little Brother originally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he, like I think that's what allows
and
him
he
to
took
kind
that
of
style
float
from
too.
Fonte. Let's keep it 100.
He took Big Sean style. Like
Oh,
all Young
no,
Money
no, no.
took Big Sean
Well, no,
style.
a couple people took his style.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, a couple of them took that.
Yeah,
whole
all
style.
Young Money at that
Yeah.
time just
Yeah.
saying. But all that to say, like it allows him, like being Canadian allows him to float.
Drake is a chameleon, dog. If he with the Migos, he is rapping
Look at
about
Dosia,
Migos
bro.
shit.
Look at the-
If
Dosia.
I'm present. I'm present.
Look at Doja.
This
Doja's
dude
upset.
literally threw Sexy
listening.
Red on a song, bro. Nothing against Sexy. I
it's a good jam.
love
St.
Sexy
Louis
Red.
up. St.
I
Louis
love
up.
Sexy Red because I think
He's-
you gotta have that type of
Dog, he's a
music. You have to
surfer.
have to.
He rides the wave,
He
dog.
threw her on a song before
Gnarly,
even
dude.
even
Like,
before
man,
anything
quit
came
playing
out.
with me.
Like that's wild, bruh. Like that's
Whatever the
some wild.
wave is, he gonna get on it.
I'm present.
That's some wild shit.
So rebuttal. Our discussion. It's not a rebuttal. It's a discussion. Your feelings on Drake is like.
Drake.
You said he's top 5.
I did say he's top 5.
Top
Touchdown.
5 of
all
all
time.
time.
Yeah.
Rapper or hip hop? Like, what are you talking about? Entertainer?
I said that it's hard to find a place because, like I said, top 5.
You said
is
top
hard.
5, and I
But-
said I won't let you do that.
That's cool. But yeah,
Wait. Who's top 5 then? Like, let me hear the 5.
I had to go down.
Hey,
but
Woody's
like,
looking concerned.
Bro, like, yeah, I'm like,
you
wait a
got
minute.
Jay, Nas.
Okay.
Now
Now are we going dead or alive or like what are we doing? Like,
period.
He talking about period. Dead or alive.
Nas.
bro, that's a lot of names that you just like.
But no, but again, if you add Sleepy top 5, Darryl top 5,
It's all gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
But okay,
but
but-
there's an
I'll let you finish.
argument.
I'll let you finish. Though. So
but
you said
Everybody that
Hov.
would have been our top 5, you'd be like, I get it.
You said
It may not be
Hov,
my
Nas,
top
and you said
5,
who
but
else?
it
I was
is.
gonna get to.
but also you got to understand, you got 2 individuals who don't really rock with Drake.
Okay.
I like some Drake songs.
But that's what I'm trying to hit. Let me hear the 5. Let me hear the 5. Let me hear the 5.
Give me a top 5.
I'm on top.
No.
okay.
Not in any particular
Look,
order,
I'm
right?
looking this out right here, though.
No
But
particular
I'm
order.
being-
Hold on.
I'm
I
being
want
put
to
on
put
blast.
this
I got-
camera on you.
My man lying. You go to my library, I'm going to my library right now. I have no problem with Drake. I've been listening to Drake since
I
so
want
far
you to
gone.
spit.
I got hella Drake in my fucking catalog.
I want Doja. Your top 5. This is gonna be a clip right here. Boom. Doja's top 5.
It can hold on. Let me get
He
it.
can still
Right here. Right here.
I'm
Okay, so
I
I
love
know how you want me to do
I'm just
it.
saying. I want you to just.
Yeah, I'm being put on blast, so I got to think off the top of my head, but I definitely would say Jay, Nas, putting Big in there, Scarface, and got to put Drake in there.
That's 5, man.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's off top of my head.
We leaving out Andre 3000. We
Yep.
leaving out Ice
K. Dot
Cube.
left out J. Cole, left out
I mean, I wouldn't even put J.
Eminem,
Cole
left out
in
Snoop
them
Dogg,
because
left out who else? Who else we leave out? It's a lot. It's
So
a lot
you,
of
so
rappers left out.
what's the list though? My bad, because that's what I'm getting. Is it best lyricist, best hip hop, best entertainer, best rapper, like
I was saying top 5 rappers.
rappers? Okay,
that I-
okay,
that I
I'm
would
locked
say.
in. I'm locked in.
Like,
I'm locked
but
in.
see, but again,
Pac,
that's me.
Pac.
Was that?
No Pac in there.
I'm more.
Hey,
I'm
I
more
can't-
Big
I'm
Pac.
not saying that you should have Pac.
I can't put because I can't do Hennessy and Enemies in my top 5.
That's fine.
I can't
That's
do
fine.
it.
I'm more.
But I'm saying,
I was more Big
but
Pac.
he had something
Okay,
to say.
okay.
Is my point.
Okay.
Yeah, but then again, there you go. So if you want to trend that way, Big didn't technically say a lot of things that was.
He did.
He told stories though.
Told stories.
He did tell stories of the
and he did
community.
have
Of
something
the
to say.
community.
But you also would say that Nas wouldn't be considered a lyricist, would you?
What are you talking about? Yes, he's a lyricist. He's anointed.
Well, I mean,
I call him anointed.
That nigga
again-
not in mine.
It's all good. It's all good. There's certain people that disown.
You know what?
His best songs.
I
Will
receive
Smith got
your
him.
top 5. I receive it. I
mean,
receive your top
again,
5.
Don't do
saying-
that. No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh,
we
we
got
doing
we ain't got time.
Oh, we
got
doing
time.
that. We doing that.
No, we're not doing
What's
that.
up?
We're not doing
Nas's
that.
best
Look here, I will shut this whole podcast down, Sleepy. If you do some bullshit like that, I will shut this shit down.
Let me
Now,
speak
look,
my
I'll
truth.
turn my
I will
own
shut this
I
shit
will
down.
turn my own shit.
Let me speak my truth. Goddamn it.
Oh man.
Nas's best songs were rapped by Will Smith.
And this ignorant
Wait,
conversation.
what?
This ignorant
What?
talk. This is just
What?
ignorant
What
him
songs
saying
am I
Drake is
talking
the top
about?
5.
What songs
Wait
am
a
I talking
minute.
about?
Welcome to Miami and getting jiggy with it because
Nas wrote those songs.
Aw.
His best
Good for him.
songs were rapped by
Well,
Will.
wow.
Well, but
Good for
also
him. Good for him.
allegedly, Rakim wrote "Summertime." Now,
Ooh.
no. There was a conversation though, so
What's the next
I think
subject?
it was a setup here. with this.
Next subject.
I'm gonna cut this out. There's just general conversation. I'm gonna cut a lot.
No,
of this
I think I saw this.
Yeah, when he was like, "Man, I was trying to rap like you," and Rakim was like, "Word," and it was almost like, "You know, I wrote that for you, though. I get what you trying to do right now."
He said, "No, Will is very Drake. Like sometimes when you can navigate the
Yeah,
situation.
he can't.
He
but
presented it
he
like I
still-
was trying to rap like you, when in reality you're rapping like because I wrote the fucking song. I will give Will, but Will's also a palatable like black.
Yes, and
Like
you
Will-
wouldn't put him in your top 5.
Like Will could go to the hood and hang out in the hood still, but Will
Can
can go
Drake
in the
do that,
boardroom. Who Drake? Drake's so famous now.
They gonna be accepted. They gonna accept
He'll
him
be
anyway.
just because
Anyway.
he's that famous.
He'll be accepted. They let Tiger be a blood. If Tiger could be a blood, anybody could be in the hood.
Is it Tiger?
Tiger.
And
TYGA?
You remember Tiger?
I know who he is.
shoot,
I was
and
making
Chris,
sure I
and
heard
Chris
it right.
Brown.
I'm about to say Chris
Chris Brown is
bro.
an LA blood now.
Yeah, I know that's some crazy.
From
shit.
DC. I'm like,
Soldier Boy a blood.
No, he ain't from DC. He from Virginia. That's two
yeah,
different things.
right. I'm
That's
saying,
not.
I was
He's
like,
not from DC. He's from Tappahannock.
I was watching something.
I
I was like, bro,
I
what?
showed you that song where Trey Songz was being a thug.
Yeah.
Trey Songz. I said, damn, Trey was a thug back in the day. I was toting them things. I said,
all
stop.
right,
I said,
yeah.
stop.
You were 15.
Stop it.
Trey.
Oh yeah, no. Hey.
Uh-oh.
We had to. I had to
That's
take.
on the
We had to bring him
no-fly
up.
list. That's on the no-fly list.
No, but we brought him up for conversation.
I had to take Trey. I had to take Trey out.
Damn.
Listen, man.
Yeah, man.
I
know, man.
That was a good summer.
Neighbors Know My
That
Name,
summer,
man. That was a
good
Hey,
summer.
listen.
Man.
This one here's a penny dropper.
There was a time where last time I would wake up to that.
Boy.
Like
Hey.
This time was my shit though.
And it's time to put it down. You really got me tripping.
And then
Boy,
you
I
stay.
ain't gotta leave. Come on, man. But no Trey Songz here, guys. Sorry,
Hey,
I'm
I met
out.
Trey
That's not
Songz
me.
at the strip club, man.
Wow.
He performed at the Limelight, like before he blew up. And we went to the strip club. Dave Giles was there. Like
That's funny
Jermaine
as hell.
Combs was there. We go to the strip club.
Not Pastor Tremaine.
Yeah, he wasn't always.
He said we're in the past.
We go to the strip club and we chilling, and it's a nigga with fucking cornrows, and I recognize him from Just Gotta Make It, but I ain't want to be no motherfucker.
Just gotta
Yeah,
make
you can't be that dude. Yeah, no.
Creepy ass nigga. So he doing his thing, we doing our thing, and we all get to just. It was Platinum. That was her name. Platinum just doing something, and we connected on.
I remember Platinum. No, I remember Platinum. Yeah, no, she was famous.
No, talk about.
Yeah, she was St. Louis famous. She was St. Louis famous.
Oh, let me tell you this.
I went to strip club.
Yeah.
We got so cool with Platinum.
Platinum
would come over to Wordmeyer and vacuum and watch the stories with us and shit. And we used to be outside, my
salute to
nigga.
y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. I live vicariously through the story. I live vicariously through the stories of my elders. Like that's all right, man. That's all right.
It wasn't even nothing crazy.
What year was this?
Like this was right. Shit, I just pledged.
So this
Yeah,
03?
I remember Platinum.
04?
It was a picture. I just remember it was a picture of her on a flyer. I think she's like on a motorcycle or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had that mug signed at the whole house on the wall.
That's
She would
that's
come hang out with
funny
us and
and
shit.
ridiculous.
What do you
What
mean?
the hell?
What do you
What the
mean?
hell?
How is
boy.
that ridiculous?
Hey, you say what? Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
I mean, it was.
Oh, boy.
she
That's
was-
funny though.
She like a
I
sister
do remember
to us.
that though.
That's
I do
funny.
remember.
Where's
that
she at
stuff.
now? Where's Platinum?
I have no
I don't
idea,
know.
nigga.
Hey, Platinum, if you
I'm
see
married.
this, shout out to you.
He's
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I hope you're doing
We
good.
were strip club champions back in the day, dog. I'm talking about we was there 3-4 times a week, amateur night. Like we was there.
Hey,
All right, our
I wasn't
last
sure
topic.
about it, but I remember the
Hey, come
flyer.
on. Hey, we went over there one time and lied and said we was the U of I football team. You remember that shit?
Was that St. Louis? That was
What?
somewhere else.
No, that was in St. Louis.
That was St. Louis.
That was over on the east side.
We was in Miami.
said-
No,
said that.
nigga, you did it in Miami. Rodney was the kicker.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
not Lil Roddy, boy.
don't make me do
Yeah.
the story. It was
Oh,
Kev
shit.
Benford idea. Kev went to the DJ booth and was like,
Oh yeah.
because they lost that day. And we was like, we just coming back from the road and we lost. He gave us a shout out. We was getting free drinks and shit. Nigga, that was great.
Yeah.
And when me and you went to Miami, I said you was an NBA player.
Yeah,
And I was his agent.
I was on G League. I was on G League. Yeah.
And
that's hella funny.
That way they couldn't look it up. You know what I'm saying?
And no, but
That's
real
how
talk.
G League niggas.
DJ gave us love. We got it free. They gave us a little set.
If you like that video, make sure that you click on the subscribe button on the left-hand side of this video to hear more from the We Coming For You cast.
And you know damn well you like that video, man. Don't waste my damn time. Subscribe.
Action to sit in. What? Was coming over talking to us. Like that shit was fire.
Yeah.
I need taller friends. That's what that
This
is.
nigga 6'2".
You know what I'm saying? They don't ever invite nobody. Don't ever invite nobody.
Friends now.
They don't invite nobody.
Hey,
See that?
Short boy
Hey,
club. What do you
talk about-
call
hey,
it?
listen.
Short boy clique.
Hey, talk about.
SBU, Short Boys University.
Hey, my best-
Wow.
My best friend is 6'12", but he do regular jobs. Not when he with me. We out of town. This nigga playing something. We getting in some kind of booth. This
Say
nigga
his
do
name.
something.
Hey, he play over in
Short
Turkey.
boy.
You know, play over in Turkey.
Oh,
Yeah,
nigga.
you gotta say overseas so on Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
no,
what it
but
is.
this was before the internet was popping like
Yeah,
that.
That's the
this
difference.
Hey, no, dead ass. We was about to go to, surprisingly, a Trey Songz party. Trey Songz had Trey Songz had an album release party down in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
And Slim, Loose Cannon Slim was down there
Yeah.
and saw that we
Back
was
out.
in Miami.
Shout out Slim being
Shout
back out of jail, man.
He saw we was in Miami from my
Hold
Instagram.
on. So it's true. That was true.
Oh boy.
Slim, what? I mean, he was.
I thought that
He
though.
was up for a minute. He was up for. I ain't got.
We talking about this afterwards.
No, we not. Hey, Slim was always good with me.
Yeah, Slim's always
Hey,
good.
no, but seriously, we was in Miami and Slim saw some of our posts. The cover of Just Posted is in Miami. That's the same fucking night.
That's
that was it.
funny
I
as
didn't
hell.
know that.
No, he was hosting a Trey Songz album release party,
know that.
and
I
lady.
I remember I was very intoxicated.
we were about to head to that party, but then the girls that kicked out of a strip club, and we had to meet up with them for tacos.
I remember walking down a long ass street and we saw a random 7-Eleven, got a Slurpee, and then we ended up in front of a taco spot, and them tacos was fire.
Tacos was fire. We was fucked up.
I was so drunk.
Woo!
Life was simple.
Life was so
All
simple.
right, let's get that last
Is
topic.
that like 10 years ago? 9 years ago?
I don't even remember, bro. I was married then.
God damn. So like 9 years ago.
It was somewhere around there.
That was y'all first year.
After 2014.
Life was simple. Dude. Yo.
Last topic.
Yo.
Katt
You said
Williams.
2014?
That's 24. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Yo.
Katt Williams
Cat.
and Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle comes out saying that he felt like Katt was a big hater on it.
I got to
just feel
address
like he's a-
the Katt Williams
Let's go.
situation
Yeah,
just from jump.
Jump off.
That nigga did not run no fourth, nothing. That was a basketball court. That is not.
Yeah, he ran 30 yards. I said it
I,
wasn't 40.
and
He said it was like, oh, yo, this is not
man.
40 yards.
That's not 40 yards.
And I've yet to see somebody do a run like that, and he was in jogging pants. He wasn't even in shorts. It's like, come on, bro.
His
like,
form wasn't that great.
Like, yeah, and you could hear his feet, like,
Their feet pitter
I'm
patter.
not a runner like that, right? But like I do know when like you trying to get somewhere and you getting time for it, The point is to keep your feet off the ground because you got to get to where you're going. His was like,
That's because he was skedaddling. He wasn't
Yeah,
running. He was skedaddling. Skedaddling like
bro.
he was skedaddling like a Scooby Doo character. You know,
and
he'd be
then,
like,
and then, like,
and
I
then go.
He ain't read
I
no
went
fucking
to college.
3,000 books either.
Yeah, I got accepted
So,
to college at 7 years old.
That started a whole debate in my friend group for like 45 minutes.
I can't.
Yeah.
The idea versus the execution. I was on the standpoint of, I'm like, is it possible for somebody to read 3,000 books a year?
The Cat in the Hat.
The argument was they didn't believe that nigga did it. So I was like, hold on. Are you saying that it's not possible? Are you saying it's not possible because you can't do it and he did it? So it was like I said, a 45-minute conversation. It was funny, like, nobody was really looking at the math of it. I'm like, numbers-wise, could somebody read 3,000 books? Yeah, probably. Like,
in a year, Woody?
theoretically.
You can read small ass
theoretically.
books.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. If the books are 70 pages,
Now,
70,
we're talking
80
about-
pages.
He said.
Oh no, he said they're non-fiction.
Yeah, there we go.
but it could be like a self-help book.
But then he clarified it was like these was like he was reading books in another language too. He said,
Yeah.
Oh
It
man,
wasn't
what
just
the
English.
fuck?
It was just
What the fuck? So that nigga is like, but okay, yeah. Like,
Yeah, like skimming.
but now we're talking about practice. I'm talking about the theory, like in theory, the theory of being
It's
able to read.
impossible. That's 10 books a day.
10
In 365. It's 365 days a year. We just multiply by 10 and say roughly, let's say 7.
Look, say
day.
you read 10 hours a day, right? So that means you have 14 hours in which you don't even.
But you're thinking about it as an adult reading it. It's even
no,
worse
no.
as a kid that's like 9 or 10. You know how much distractions in life you be.
I'm not even looking at that. I'm looking at it in a vacuum, a pure vacuum. If we sat somebody in a corner and say,
if you give me a bunch of Bearstein Bears books, some goddamn.
Now that's what I'm saying.
theoretically, could you read 70-page books
them kind of
all
books,
day?
yes.
Could you read 70, 85 pages an hour?
Nuclear physics books and all
Yeah,
that.
but
My nigga said he read the whole encyclopedia. He read
was
the
That was
You know what I'm saying? I was reading. I read this. I'm like,
We
I'm
would
like,
go on
yeah,
missions to other countries, and they couldn't speak the language. My parents, I would speak the language.
So the exaggeration, yes, but I'm saying not him. If we
I'm
took
saying period for anyone doing
person X,
How many
sit in the
pages
corner,
per book?
Read say 80 page books, right? 80 page.
That's
books.
not a real book, damn.
How's that
That's
not a real
novella.
book?
That's a novella.
How's that not a
That's
real book?
that's a certain level of thing.
Okay, so what
that's
what would
a
be
novella. Under 100 pages is a novella.
okay? So say you read 100 pages an
Or
hour
I
for
forgot
10
what it's called
hours.
for a nonfiction version.
But 100 pages an hour for 10 hours. That means you get 2 hours of break in a
read
24-hour day.
pamphlets. They can
No,
read-
but I'm saying 10 hours a day. In theory, somebody could do it. Now, is anybody really gonna take time and do it? No. But what I tell my kid. Like my kid say, "Hey, I want to read 3,000 books this year, Dad." I'm like,
my
"Okay,
thing with the cat
let
thing,
me
a
set
lot
you
of
up with the
focus.
pieces to do it." I'm not gonna tell him he can't do
That's
it.
a lot
But
of
this
gonna
is
say-
my thing though, Woody, with the cat thing is that now he has rewritten the chapter of Nigalations chapter.
Oh no,
2.
it's off the chain.
Like,
It's some
well, now
ridiculous
we
shit.
believe in all kind of bullshit. Like,
Yeah, it's
yo,
ridiculous
you
shit.
believe a dude that did not make any Olympics, no NFL, no nothing, ran a sub 4.340.
I mean, the
And read
nigga.
3,000 books, and he not a nuclear physicist or crazy. The other thing
That's
is, though,
true.
is somebody he need to be in a nut house or he
That's
need to be a
true.
nuclear physicist. Ain't no in between. You can't be no comedian doing that shit.
My
And
nigga-
no disrespect.
No, but it's real.
My nigga pulled a Thelma and Louise at fucking 14 to move across the country.
Yeah.
Hey, did he said he would go to the library, sit there all day, then go out at night and steal radios, sell those, and then go back to the library in
make
the morning.
10,000.
Make
Doing
10,000 selling radios.
But how are you living on the street
Okay.
at 10 with 10,000?
I will say this.
from Cleveland or Ohio or something,
He
right?
from-
From
oh,
Ohio.
Dayton.
Oh,
Dayton.
Dayton.
As a
too,
former
yeah.
radio thief, if you take them shits to the motherfucking pawn shop, you're not making 10,000.
Yeah, I think
I
it
know,
was so.
listen.
Yeah, dog.
Because I used to break it, go to blues games and shit. Remember the pop off radio?
Oh shit.
I used. Hey, listen. I've been to juke. I wasn't always a
Statute
great
of
person.
limitations, y'all.
I-
Statute
no,
of limitations.
Anything that happened when I was fucking 15, 16, I'm grown. I can admit to this. I was a dumbass teenager.
Yeah.
We didn't make no fucking 10,000. They giving us the bare fucking minimum for damn radio.
Because they know it's
Because
stolen.
they know it's fucking stolen.
Right.
You can't go in the. No. Stop, Katt Williams. If you ever see this.
No, it's not a cat.
You
I
funny
ain't
as
mad
fuck.
about cat. It's all hyperbolic and
Yeah,
all
I
think it's
anecdotal.
just a great
And I
story,
find
though.
it was a great story. It was funny. But it's the fact that people like, I believe. Oh, that
He-
like carte
Hey.
blanche, like 100%.
he pulled
It's
that-
real.
he
And
pulled
that's
that-
what was getting confusing.
No,
people
it's the
thought people
niggas.
because people
It's not
thought I
even
was
Cat, I'm
saying
mad at- I'm mad at
people were
y'all
thinking
niggas.
that I was believing that he read 3,000 books when really that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was,
possible?
is it possible?
Hell no.
That anybody could.
I'm gonna say no.
Especially for between 9 and 12. You're
That's
talking about an
a lot
adult.
of focus,
I'm talking about
Woody.
mathematically. I'm not even looking at the age. I'm saying
Woody,
could
that's a lot of focus.
could
bro.
individual X
No,
read
okay,
3,000 books?
No.
I don't know.
If you're putting- if you're
Do they have the wherewithal and the tools and a
But
vacuum?
But
Yes.
But this nigga's also he got school and
But he
all
not
kind of
saying
other
that.
shit.
No, he wasn't even going to school.
No. This when he was in school.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought you were saying though, but not even as Katt Williams, but can somebody, if somebody was set to,
Mathematically,
like,
by the
build
numbers,
a-
right? By the
I'm
numbers.
gonna do a book of world records where I'm gonna
If-
sit in this corner and read.
I got you. If somebody would pay all of my bills so I didn't have to go to work and prepare all my food and shit for me so I ain't got to do that but just
Right.
walk and eat and come back.
The theory of it is possible.
Is that possible in a perfect scenario?
There's a lot of
Abso-fucking-
things
And that was my whole argument.
But
that
a
was
perfect
fine.
scenario does not exist in that way. Like niggas got bills.
And I respect that. And that was my whole argument. Like where people were saying it's not possible.
I'm
And I'm
gonna
like,
tell you
y'all, they were saying that nobody could run a 4-hour marathon. Dude ran it in 2 hours recently, like in Chicago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like nobody thought that was possible. A 3-minute mile was impossible.
It's true.
So that's why I was like, with that rationale, nothing's impossible. Just hasn't been tried yet.
So no. Again, if you set up the perfect,
It
perfect
has to be this.
but again, I can only use myself. I can only do that between the ages of like 12 and 14.
Yeah.
Because once 14 hit, I discovered women. And I'm gonna be talking to women at some fucking point.
Hey, shut up, bitch! I'm reading this book right now.
No.
Shit.
Hey,
Pull up a chair.
no. Hey, I'm gonna
Oh
be real.
boy. Oh boy.
It's not even that because I wouldn't even know that. I found my dad's flicks, all kind of shit. Like, it's gonna be.
Oh, my goodness.
I gotta take some me time. I got to go talk to. Pamela.
Oh wow.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank y'all.
Ain't no
for
grown-
Oh, that's comedy.
Ain't no grown man finna read no 14 hours a day if you got any kind of juice. That nigga finna go get that juice out.
Oh man.
Bruh, y'all comedy, bro. That's
sorry,
funny as
I
hell.
don't
That's real.
But
that's so really
overall, as we wrap up the Katt thing, and
Katt
wrap
be
up the show,
lying.
but I'm saying,
Oh,
but like
Dave Chappelle.
Dave
shit.
Chappelle.
This was hard.
Out of all the responses, Dave Chappelle was them straight shooters. I don't think it was anything.
Yeah,
like,
it didn't read malicious,
it wasn't malicious.
but what he said made sense.
He just gave an honest
Yeah,
take.
he was like, you ain't. He's like, you ain't do that to the white comics. Like, why you ain't mention them? Why you ain't say nothing about, you know what I'm saying, the people who may have shitted on you from another color?
And we know they done boxed him out.
Yeah.
No white comics done boxed him out.
Yeah. So I mean, he made a good point.
And he a messy nigga too, taking Kevin Hart's ex-wife on too. I don't even know if she.
That is wild.
So
That's crazy.
we got to see if she might be hilarious. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
She's not funny.
Nah,
She's
she probably just telling stories
No.
of Kevin, probably.
I've seen it online.
Oh,
It's
boy.
not funny.
I'm like, I got to see it, so I won't judge it.
Y'all want to see somebody lick a pussy?
Wait, what?
Oh, she's a Tiffany Haddish style. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a Tiffany
No, I
Haddish
wouldn't say
fan, y'all.
Tiffany
I'm
Haddish
sorry.
fan.
I'm not a Tiffany
I would
Haddish
say
stand-up fan.
a not good Cheryl Underwood. You know how Cheryl Underwood's funny when she do her shit? Yeah. Cheryl Underwood's she had that whole lane locked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on that.
Well, I'm gonna check it out. So I ain't seen it, but Katt, anytime you got to bring somebody,
That's
ex
messy though,
in it,
man.
you just being messy, in my opinion. If you don't like the nigga, don't like that nigga.
But do you think he has some
Louis,
validity?
right? He got to St. Louis.
Yeah,
ain't
he
he?
is. Do you think he has some validity though, especially with the set? Now, man, we've been rooting St. Louis all day from our conversations earlier. Do you think there was any validity to the Cedric comments, especially when the video came back out?
Oh yeah.
There's also a
think
video
so.
that came out of him stealing JB Smooth's
I think
act.
so.
I think so.
So
I
it's
think-
all subjective.
It's like everybody, right? Everybody does.
I mean,
They
but
say
at the
everybody does.
at the same time though, it's my thought on all that is what takes off, right? So like even if let's say Katt Williams wrote a joke and he performed that joke in a random club in Milwaukee that nobody really went to, but Said the Entertainer saw that joke and Said the Entertainer did it on a stage in New York and it did numbers. You go roll with the person you saw do it. Now it's just like having ghostwriters,
Yeah.
right? Like clearly, boom. Drake has ghostwriters, right?
That don't bother me at all.
But still bump the song. Cardi B, ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Mug still bump her music, right? But it's just a matter of who made it.
Who's the vessel?
I mean, we're friends with a comic. There's another comic directly stole one of our friends' jokes directly.
Wow.
No, I'm talking about like did the same exact
that.
joke the night after him.
I ain't know that.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'll tell you a joke though after, but directly he will tell y'all.
What'd he say about it?
He was just like, fuck it. I let him have that shit. I'm gonna rechange up my shit and do some different shit.
You know what? Not a comedian, but I do know of an instance where something that we did was stolen. We used a step. We did a step show. It was a Matrix step show. You know, because you was in the step show. We went to U of I to do the step show. I didn't step. I was on music. I'm not gonna pretend like I stepped, but no, because I'm not.
Everybody got a roll. Yeah,
they used to play. They used to do practice at fucking like 9, 10 at night. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I gotta go sleep. My name is Sleepy for a fucking reason. But anyway, like this show was hard.
Yeah.
We do it at U of I. Someone records the show at U of I. We get ready to go to regionals. They have on the exact same fucking. They have on the exact same outfits. They're gonna do the same fucking show.
So because
we walk in.
Weren't there. They took the show and went with it because we couldn't do it.
Because we weren't going. We were traveling like down south and doing step shows. We weren't really going up north. So they have been doing this step show all year. Alpha A the show. We go to regionals. We make it. We win our districts. They win their districts. We go to regionals. We walk in. They have the exact same outfits as us. What? They dropped out the show because they were like, "Oh well, shit, y'all finna do like." Niggas recognize, like, oh, this was some St. Louis niggas that did the show. Mind you, they have made money off this show. They have been making money off this show
all up north
since districts. So districts is usually in the fucking fall.
Yeah.
So regionals is into the fucking spring. So they have been doing this fucking show for months. We stepped at U of I's homecoming, wasn't it? Yeah. So they've been doing this shit since October, basically, November, December. They've been doing it and made buku money. Yeah. Thankfully, they said we just not gonna step. Because it would have looked real fucking weird to see two teams.
At least they was respectful about it.
Yeah,
like, you know what? Let me fall back. We did take that shit. It's been different. They've been like,
but a piece of me was,
first, whoever get up first. That's
a piece of us was like, y'all owe us some fucking money. How much your money gonna win off this shit? Like, not only did y'all take the theme, it's one thing to take a theme, but the Matrix was old as fuck in what 04. So it was like even no current thing. You took the exact same show, all the steps and the outfits and everything. That's it.
Tall chapter.
If you niggas see this,
call them out by name.
U of I tall chapter. Yeah. We stayed in their house, and that dude had like some random animals in there too. I think it was like some snakes.
They showed us all kind of hospitality. Let us stay at the house.
Yeah.
Like, oh y'all bros, y'all love. Yeah. And then y'all took it. But nigga, that's 20 years ago.
We grown now, right? Yeah.
But I can speak of watching some shit that you like really love, and somebody take this shit and in their area make it big. Like they made this shit. Illinois.
And Chicago, all the Chicago cats going to Chicago doing the Detroit.
Like they make that shit big. And the whole time, I'm sure people in the crowd that traveled from other Illinois chapters saw them do that shit at regionals and was like, "That's a U of I show."
I mean, but shit, you get it. Hey, you get an inspiration to do something from somewhere else anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, just, we stole one of our biggest events from some niggas in Tennessee. We took the stroll off from some Kappas in Tennessee. We said, the Kappas ain't doing this shit up here.
Before they decide to do it, let's take their shit.
Before they see this shit, we're gonna take this shit. And we tweaked it. We did a stroll part and a step part. So I mean, there's no new ideas. I hate to say
no ideas is original.
There's no at this point.
And you know who rapped that first?
Who?
Nas.
Rap what first?
No ideas is original.
That's fine.
What?
Listen, I don't hate.
I'm just gonna send you. I'm gonna start sending you random Nas quotes.
I don't hate Nas.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It's funny we had that conversation. I forgot I had Kendrick on the shirt. Ain't gonna even front like
it is.
It's actually by St. Louis woman did this actually.
What do you mean?
She does others are.
Oh, she did the cover art for his album?
No, she does. Like,
she did the T-shirt.
She does like so she takes
shout
like
out,
hip hop.
shout out.
Oh yeah, Livy on the label, super dope. Check out her website. I'll give it a shout out on that one. Check out her website, Livy on the label, super dope. I got the Gucci one. I got this one because the Gucci one is hard too. There's like a Erykah Badu one. There's a Drake one. I think there's a Drake one. So yeah.
Hey, that concert coming, Drake and J. Cole concert. Was that February 12th? I think.
I go for Cole.
They said they pushed back the whole tour. I thought.
I don't know. I thought it was.
Can Drake come to St. Louis?
What you mean? Why can't he? He can't go to St. Louis? Wow.
Because he beefing with Metro right now.
Hey man, it's Metro. It's Metro everything, my boy.
But he want that.
But the bulk of his fans white, so I mean, he'll be fine. No, I mean, I'm not.
That's real.
I said a Drake and J. Cole concert. I thought was coming to St. Louis. I ain't even. I love.
No, he's crossed over.
That'd be dope.
Drake is crossed over. Like you can't. They play Drake at
I
Target.
think it'd be a great concert.
If you go to
Shout out to
Target,
Mos
I'm
Def was
looking
right. He's
forward
like,
to
he
going
said
to the
it's edgy
concert.
Target.
Yeah,
If it's still coming to St. Louis, I think it'd be a great concert. I ain't going down that road. But I think
You're not gonna go to
the
Drake?
concert. Huh? I'm going to the concert. Yeah, I'm fans of both.
nigga, he bought that ticket expeditiously.
You get the meet and greet. You got the meet and greet. Hey, shout out to
It should be
you.
a dope concert.
You got the meet and greet with this
great
dude.
artists are, you know what I'm saying?
How you gonna take the photo?
About-
Back to back? Buddy cop, the buddy cop.
Should be a good
That was
concert.
funny.
That's funny. That's funny.
We gonna have you back, Woody.
Yeah.
My top
That
five.
was off the top of
Woody,
the
where can
one of my
everybody
favorite artists.
check out your store?
Oh, man, hey.
Online too though, because we have a lot of people listening.
Yeah, definitely. 39castles.com, man. We're constantly adding new product every day, man. We got hats, man. Different styles that just came out. Find us at 1115 Pine Street, at 39 Castles on all platforms, man. So definitely shout us out. Check us out. Like I said, if you have anything to donate, please donate shoes,
So
socks.
if I
we love that.
call you up, hit you up like, yo, I need to find them Rod Woodsons for 95. Y'all just go searching for them, get us.
That's actually the stuff that brings me into the shop. Like, I love treasure hunting. Treasure hunting is my favorite
I got a
thing.
list of like 6 shoes I need from 95 when I was
love
broke
it. Like,
and I couldn't get nothing.
That's
and I
the
just need
fun.
them.
Honestly, that's the fun of sneaker culture that's kind of missing. Like, being able to search for it. So, yeah, if
Gold
you got a
and white-
list, I'll find it. Because, like,
Gold, white, and black Rod Woodsons.
Yep. I'll look them up privately. I'll try to find them out. Because I found the St. Jude New Balances. People didn't even know. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, in 2017, they had a New Balance that raised money. And some people were talking about it at work. And I was like, okay.
I'm on it.
I went, man, I found a pair, brand new, authentic, like, and it was, like I said, it was really dope, man. Like, so I love stuff like that. Like, buying regular stuff, like generally stuff that everybody wants, I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. But like, if you tell me like, yo, I need something from like 1993, like I need the Reggie Millers or whatever, I'm like, all right, cool, let me get in
Woody's
it.
the reason that I can't wear phones no more. Like I showed him some phones I had, and Woody looked and was like, yeah, okay. I'm like, oh.
That's cool.
I apologize. Sometimes I will say
I
there
have
is
one
like a
since,
pretentiousness
and
that'll
they're
come out
gone.
sometimes where I
And
just be
they're
like,
gone.
all right,
It's 'cause they're
cool.
gone.
He's definitely
Whatever.
sneaker elite.
And I don't even mean to be like, I really, because I don't believe in the elitism of it. Like, it's just sometimes I'll be like, all right, yeah, that's cool, but like,
that was the exact.
I'm
way
like,
he
yeah,
said
that's
it,
cool,
too.
like dope, like no, like if you like
Yeah.
it, I love it. Like I'm always support like whatever you want. Like if you
the pink phone,
Yeah,
the
like-
one that Ray J had, he was like, you see his hands, y'all? That's like he's like, yeah, if you know Woody, yeah, man.
But like I said, like even stuff like
cool.
this, like I think that's where St. Louis kind of needs a little bit of help in sneaker culture. Is like we got to start taking more risk with certain things. Like it's literally only Jordans here, and other cities notice that when they
starting to
come
get
to
there.
St. Louis, like
It's
they'll say
starting to
like
get there,
y'all
but
only
St. Louis
literally
has always
wear.
been,
We're big Jordan
slow.
culture.
Yeah.
We're huge Jordan.
But there's so
Yeah.
many dope like I hope that right now with this like the staleness of Nike and Jordan that people start to check out like
Puma, dog.
Puma, New Balances. Like
I've
dude,
been fucking with Troops, man.
Joe Fresh Goods did the belly edition of a shoe. Like this was the intros, the outros were black, and then the Keisha blues were obviously all blue, which were really hard. Like I said, like so it's so many other brands out there. Definitely check them out that are actually
Definitely
better
got
for
some
the
new
future.
couple new
That's
balances.
the worst, best movie of all time, by the way.
Hey,
100%
it's literally
Brother,
that
it's a
one
horrible-
scene
it's
is
a
like
horrible
the one
movie,
that sells.
So at the
it.
beginning,
It's a horrible
Yeah.
movie, but it's great. Like,
it's horrible and great at the same
like
time.
Nas was like, I'm just going to Africa. He didn't pick a place.
No, not one country. Then
Nigga just-
north, south, central,
Nigga say I'm
west.
going just to Africa.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
The
Nah,
opening
but it's
scene,
love though,
the
man.
opening
I
scene.
definitely
Hey,
appreciate
we need to
being on
do
with y'all,
we need to do a
man.
watch along of Belly, me and you,
Oh my god.
and we do that.
Oh my god, I watch a little belly. Oh,
So I can talk about the shit that don't. Nigga was, hey, this nigga DMX was she was underage, bro.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
it's about,
Wait, who? What?
Vita.
Vita.
Oh, shit.
It's like he said I can have sex with him. But she said I could suck.
Oh, I forgot about
'Cause
that.
I ain't
Ah.
It was so
Yes,
many
sir.
like
God
listen,
bless the dead.
that movie's very that,
a different
that
time.
Movie, that movie's very problematic. Like
Different
I don't know
times,
y'all
yeah.
niggas love it.
Different times.
For me,
man.
I'd rather watch Shadows.
But they said that she was like I'm underage. Like it was. I think
Yes.
it's implied like saying like he's a
Oh,
type of
I,
woman.
I
ain't
know,
gonna hold
but-
you though. I ain't gonna hold you though. Once you saw Keisha and
Oh,
Belly,
Terrell
I
Hicks?
was like, hey dog, hey look, I don't.
She still look good today, too.
I ain't
Yeah,
on the whole
actually.
thing about light skin, dark skin, but boy, Terrell Hicks in that movie, I was like, hey bro,
her skin,
Glistened up.
Her
boy,
skin
Listened up.
her skin was
boy.
beautiful. Her skin was
Y'all
beautiful.
gonna get a brother in
Boy.
trouble.
Oh yeah, well,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
All right, so
You know.
Sorry.
Yes. Once again, tell everybody where to hit you up at.
Yo, yeah. Hey, Woody Jones, man, at Launchpad McQuack06 on Instagram. But, yo, the shop at 39 Castles on all platforms. Definitely check us out. 1115 Pine Street, downtown St. Louis, right next to Simply Delicious. We're actually Black Wall Street downtown between us, Prime 55, Simply Delicious, Farrell's Donuts. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Pine Street is Black Wall Street. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, come check us out.
Wow.
You love to see it.
It is.
All right. Hey, so if y'all have not subscribed, if you see this, subscribe, because we almost getting paid. So help us get paid. Niggas is broke. Also, niggas is broke. Check me out at Gotta Go to Sleep on Instagram, GOTTAGO2SLWEP. Same name on X, just with a little underscore at the end. Threads, Gotta Go to Sleep.
Oh man, Threads, man.
Yeah. And
Threads is weird. It's like a dating.
I'll make sure to
basically.
post some links to my Disagree to Disagree merch because I'm trying to get paid. You see this? You see the vibe?
Oh shit! Sleepy got merch.
Oh shoot! No.
Hold on. See the merch?
I didn't even pay attention to that.
We got
merch.
Disagree.
I got long
got
sleeves. I got short sleeves.
Sleepy
I
got
merch.
merch.
Slumber party merch coming
Me
soon.
with the Death Row chain.
Sleepy got dog.
That's
Sleepy
funny.
got merch.
Slumber party merch coming
Oh,
soon for the
shit.
slumber party. I love y'all, man. Fuck with us, man. We outside.
Yeah, man.
Doja, what you got? What merch you got?
I ain't got none of that. I got Instagram.
The Dojaites. Why don't you get them Dojaites?
Man, look, exactly. I got I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Doja. DOSIA _ in between the letters. There it is.
You thought I was saying about having
No,
merch?
you
We got merch.